Hey guys, so I just noticed a cool thing that I didn't notice before. They have a Patreon apparently for this game, or this visual novel as it is. Huh. I might have to look into that because that's pretty cool. Because I know that they only have the shoe route, and they might add more, but I haven't gone to the Steam store to check it out. But we're gonna go ahead and continue. Okay, refresher. Last episode was super long, and there was no way that I could cut it down because it needed to be that long. And I apologize for anyone who's actually watched that thing. Though I hope you enjoyed it anyway. A lot of things happened. We went to a party with our father for this like big gala event that apparently is about phoenixes and whatnot, which we know she was a phoenix, and he was also there. It was kind of funny because he had found out that we were also going, and they decided to go together. Not like as a couple, but it's borderline date. It's borderline a date. Yeah, we met that creepy dude who we met on the street that day. He's like some big he's actually the host of the gala, and then what else? Oh, he was like super creepy when he asked us to dance. Like during the dance, he basically threatened us and said we couldn't tell anyone about it because he wanted to basically torture us because we technically can't die because of what our mom did to us. I was using air quotes so you can't see that. So here we are. After that we ran out and Shu came after us, and we told him all about how we're not a real person, and he was like, you are real, you're like right here next to me, and it was really sweet. So if you yeah, that's probably like one of my favorite moments of this game so far. So here we go. No matter how fast the days go by, the memory of Ulysses never leaves my mind. I can still feel the way his breath tickled my skin when he whispered those awful things to me. My body shivers involuntarily at the very thought. Nothing I do seems to help me forget. I took an extra shift for readers today, simply so I could focus on work and nothing else. Every time I sense the negative feelings bubbling up in my chest, I dive right into some menial task. I ignore my phone vibrating in my pocket and start cleaning the counter for the 6th time this hour. Sorry, Shu. Ori, you should totally talk to Shu. He wants to be there for you right now. I don't even have to look at the screen anymore to know that Shu who's calling me. Even more than before, I'm aware of how dangerous my very existence is to others. It hurts to even think about it, but Shu and the others will be much safer without being close to me. The very memory of Shu getting hurt, protecting me, makes me feel sick. I'll never forget the good parts of that day with Shu. I loved our day together and how I was able to fall asleep at his side. But the next day I realized I just couldn't face the thought of continuing to put Shu in danger any more than I have. But Ori, he cares about you. You might probably put him in more danger by not talking to him and stuff. Girl, I just don't understand. I don't understand. In the end, all the bad things just added up. I've been trying to avoid everyone as much as possible without being too obvious about it. I glanced at Shinji, who was talking to a group of customers out front. You know, I never noticed that his tie matches his hair. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but that's cute. Also, what's this little necklace he got going on right here? It's like right above the tie. Apparently I never noticed that before. If it was there, I don't remember. Our eyes meet for a second and he gives me his usual smile. He hasn't said anything about my changing behavior, and he doesn't try to pry. I'm thankful because I know if I tried to explain it, my resolve might crumble. I miss spending time with Shu, but I can't risk it. Yes, you can! driving me crazy here. After that wonderful moment y'all had. Hime? Images flash through my mind of all the terrible things that could possibly happen to my friends. If I'm not close to anyone, Ulysses shouldn't go after them, right? Hime, hello? The sound of my name being called snaps me out of my thoughts. Huh? Oh, it's Hikaru. I really want to see Hikaru sitting at the other side of the counter, smiling rather serenely at me. Oh, Professor Cosma, hello. I've been trying to get your attention for a while, Hime. It looks like you were pretty spaced out. I can feel my cheeks start to burn. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Professor. What would you like to order? Crap, this is so embarrassing. Some hot sake, please. I blink. Professor, you know this is a coffee house, right? I do. I don't have time to react before Shinji reaches out from behind me and places Hikaru's order down in front of him. Here you go, Professor K. Bit early for a usual though, isn't it? So it is. I look from Shinji to Hikaru, who just lets out a little chuckle and shrugs, taking a sip of his sake. I get the feeling that they have gone through this particular exchange before. As Shinji walks away without a word, I'm left standing in place. I didn't even know we served alcohol. Are we even allowed to? Well, whatever. I'll ask about it later. I start moving towards the back room where Hikaru calls me out. Hime, wait. I look back. Yes, Professor Cosma? Do you want to order something else? He remains silent for a moment. His vibrant aqua eyes seem to pierce through my very soul. Again, the tie matches his eyes. I think I noticed that before, but, you know, I don't know. It's cute. You seem troubled, Hime. Is everything alright? If you need someone to talk to, I'm here for that. I swallow the lump forming in my throat. Part of me wants to pretend like I'm fine, like everything is okay. I know if I smiled right now and told Hikaru I'm okay that he wouldn't question me further. But I bite my lip. His unexpected kindness really hits home right now. Maybe someone like him can help. I'm not entirely sure where to even start. I look around before hesitantly taking a seat next to him at the bar. I begin talking in a low voice, finally speaking the things I felt like I couldn't tell anyone. I recently learned that there is someone after me because of what I am. I know that if I remain close to everyone, then I'll just cause them trouble. She really... Wow. I don't want the guys getting hurt, so I think it's safer for them if I'm not close to them anymore. Hikaru looks pensive, as if thinking of how to phrase his answer. I assume this means you haven't told them of this plan of yours, then. I nod. I think you shouldn't cut ties with your friends so easily. Tell them the truth and let them decide on their own. It's never pleasant when someone decides for you, taking away your ability to choose. Let them make their own choice. Whether they want to stand by you or just themselves, it should be up to them. I'm pretty sure they're not gonna want to run away. A heavy feeling settles over me. His words make me think of Shizuka. She gave me these powers without giving me a choice, if I even wanted them. No matter how it turned out in the end, I was forced into it. Knowing how it feels to have something taken out of your control, could I really do it to them? No, you can't. Of course you can't. It'll be just like what she did to you. Even as I ask myself this, I already know the answer. Well, duh. Wasting no time, I pull my phone out right there and send them all a text asking to meet up as soon as possible. I turn back to the car and give him a little bow. Thank you for your advice, Professor. It was very helpful. If I was helpful to you at all, I'm glad. Right. Already time to get back to work. I jump right back into work with renewed vigor. Everyone managed to find some free time pretty quickly. Shu offered up his apartment as a meeting place, no questions asked, despite the way I'd been avoiding him. When he opened the door, he looked both so sad and so happy. But I think he knows what I want to say to everyone. I'm sitting in the armchair with a perfect view of the room and everyone. My heart beats like a drum. I fidget with my necklace, tugging and twisting the star between my fingers. Finally telling them something this big, my nerves are totally fried. Shu, Tatsuya, and Takumi sit somewhat awkwardly together on the couch. I almost want to laugh at how annoyed Tatsuya looks from being squished in between the two. It's been a while since we all met up like this. Yeah, guess everyone's just always busy with stuff. Tatsuya, what? Hey, Hirayama, how much longer are you going to take? I can hear Shinji laugh all the way from the kitchen area. Chill, Tatsuya. Nearly done. As soon as Shinji says this, he comes out holding a tray of various drinks on one hand. With the signs of a practiced skill, he places drinks out for everyone on the coffee table one by one. Peach tea for Shu, mocha iced tea for Tatsuya, black coffee for Takumi. Thanks. Thank you. He was hesitant to thank him. Shinji glances at me and winks. And a hot chocolate for the lady to calm nerves. He's adorable. Thanks. Oh crap, so weird. I thought I was hiding my nervousness pretty well. Graciously, I take the mug from my hands. Just a smell of chocolate seems to help. Silence reigns in the room. Everyone sips their drinks, patiently waiting for me to start. I sigh. As the seconds tick away, it becomes harder and harder to speak. I start to feel my throat is closing up. I move to take a sip of my chocolate when I feel a warm hand on mine. I look to see Shu gently smiling at me. It's okay. Take your time. He gives my hand a light squeeze, but he doesn't let go. Oh joy, this should be fun. We're definitely not backing out of this one. They need to know all the drama. You know what? I think our nervousness helps in this situation, so. With my hand in his, somehow I feel a little braver. How do I even start? What do I say? I met a man, Ulysses, a few nights ago. He said some terrible things while we danced, and where were you that you were dancing with some strange guy? I feel Shu's grip on my hand tighten uncomfortably. Crap, I totally started all wrong. No, it's not like that. I mean, I was at a ball and I stopped. Really, I need to start from the beginning. Let me start again. I sigh. Shu gives my hand another gentle squeeze. Shu, you're so sweet. I take a deep breath and start again. I called you all here to talk about my mother. My mother, she was an ancient sorceress and alchemist who was cursed with immortality and couldn't die for centuries. At least that's what she said. And I'm not. She gives my hand an excuse when I waver. I swallow hard. I'm a homunculus. Aw, shit. Any anime fans out there? Because I just had a really happy thought for a second there. Because all this reminds me of Full Metal Alchemist. Because homunculus is one of the the types in that show and that manga. It's like one of my favorites, and I don't know why I didn't think of this before. She literally is a homunculus because she was created. She's not a real person. So she literally is. That's interesting, actually. I'm kind of happy that they use that term. It all clicks now. And also, that's one of my favorite animes ever. She told me that she created me for the sole purpose of forcing that abhorrent curse onto me, along with her powers. I paused. The guys remained silent, but their expressions told me that they were taking my words very seriously. Even still, they can't completely hide their shock from my words. Especially Takumi, who's staring at me in utter disbelief. That's actually how I became a sorceress. After the ritual she did, she disappeared, and now, somehow a man called Ulysses found this out, and he's after me. I'm not sure what he wants to do ultimately, but the things he said. I can see Shu nod at me slightly from the corner of my eye. I've already told him about Ulysses, so I know if anything, he'll back me up. I looked down at my hands. Last Saturday, Shu and I attended a ball. Ulysses was the host of this ball, and he requested to dance with me. And while he did, he said that he wants to take my powers from me with a terrible ritual. He said the process involves stabbing me over and over with a dagger. But it doesn't matter because I'm not actually a person, just a doll pretending to be alive that some alchemist created. I stopped talking, and it's almost like all sound died in the room. Oh god! Oh dear god, this is, oh my gosh. Oh, this is when everything starts, I feel like. What the fuck? Takumi stands up because he saw an angry shout seemed to snap everyone else out of their stunned states. Oh god. I look at Shu. Even though he's already knew all this, he doesn't look any less angry than when he first heard it. But then he gives me a reassuring smile. It doesn't matter how you were born or why. Human or homunculus or whatever, you're still you. Shu's right. In the end, all it matters is who you are, not what you are. And besides that, you have your own aura, just like everyone else here. You're alive and real, Ori. That's right. And who the hell does that guy even think he is? That's what I'm saying, Takumi. We should report his ass to the SSU for threatening you. I hate to say this, but so far there hasn't been any actual crime, so they couldn't really do anything. Even if there was, that's assuming he's not too powerful for the police to stop. They all sigh. It doesn't matter. We'll stick with you no matter what, Ori. We'll do what we can to protect you. That's what friends are for anyway, right? His proclamation is met with a round of yes and nodding. I can feel my lips twitch to a smile of my own. Even though I still can't get rid of the nagging feeling that something bad is going to happen, getting everyone's support immediately made me feel better. Encouraged by my reaction, it seems like the mood has lightened in the whole room. Takumi and Shinji glance at each other, then at us, and almost at the same time, they smirk. So... oh my god. I love this so much, yes. So, how long are you gonna keep holding Ori's hand, Shu? Yeah. Or is there something else you need to tell us? I love it. What? Guys, come on. If there were Shu, let's go with my hand in a rush. It's so cute. I was just being a supportive friend. So you say. Oh, really? So it's all platonic, huh? Yes? We're just friends. Nothing else is going on. Then why are you blushing? But no matter how they teach you, he remains adamant that there's nothing more than friendship going on between us. I decide to help Shu out a little bit, even if I fervently wish it wasn't true. I think he's blushing because you won't stop teasing him. Shu is telling the truth though, we really are just friends. Even as I say the words, I can feel a sharp sting in my heart. I'm all too aware that this is not the time for any romantic revelation, so I push my disappointed feelings aside. I can start thinking about feelings when I don't have someone trying to hurt those around me. I can remember the last time I was so happy for the weekend to come. Wait, have we ever been in this room before? I don't think so. It's apparently like the front of the apartment. It's cute. It's been a few days since the meeting between everyone, and since then they have been intensely supportive of me. And more than a little overprotective, going so far as to play bodyguards on rotation, which meant I barely had any time for myself. I can't believe I managed to actually convince them to knock it off for now. In the end, all it took was me saying that I would just stay home all weekend. Which, as it turns out, might have been exactly what I needed anyways. There's so much happening in my life. It's crazy. I grind as I sit down in front of my laptop. Time to relax. With hot chocolate in hand, I sit back, I get comfortable and click play. It's far too long since I've had time to watch anything. It's gonna take me so long to catch up on the new episodes. That's like my life, honestly. I literally just finished getting caught up with Criminal Minds, like, of the season. I was at least in the new season. I just hadn't finished, like, the second half of the season. So. And now I have to catch up on Flash and Arrow. Because I don't know. I just don't like turning on my TV. And then I just missed episodes in general. And then I just fell behind. And I'm just, like, behind on so many shows. It's like, I don't know if I have time to catch up on all of it. I totally understand, don't worry, I so do. I feel giddy at the thought of just relaxing all day and watching anime. Another thing I do actually need to get caught up on is anime. Though, some of them is filler, and I hate filler with well, not all filler is bad, but certain filler I just cannot stand. Like, I won't watch episodes if I know they're filler. I'm like, I'm gonna wait till you give me some actual story content, please. I feel giddy at the thought of just relaxing all day and watching anime. It doesn't take me long to finish an episode, and it's only then do I notice that I received an email from Shu. Oh, Shu, he's such a worrywart. I bet he's checking up on me again. From Shuatori. Hey, I'm sorry I didn't say anything before, but I follow Ulysses around. He got on a plane like half an hour ago. Couldn't follow him, so I went to check out his place. I thought I might be able to find something against him, so maybe he'd back off from you. I'm in his mansion right now, and I actually think I found something. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but I think it might help. Come over, I'll wait for you. Shu. Oh my god. Shu, what are you doing? Don't get yourself killed. I can feel my heart sink in my stomach as I read the words. I'm in the mansion right now. Aw, shit. Shoot, what the hell? That's what I'm saying, Story. That is what I'm saying. That idiot, what was he thinking? I sent a quick I'm coming and dropped my phone on the couch as I rushed to get changed. I probably jump into my shoes and run out of my apartment. Around an hour later, I get inside of Ulysses' manor without any problem. Looks like she left the door unlocked for me. The place seemed quiet, and without much thought, I wandered towards the ballroom. I stand at the entrance. Filled with only silence, it seems different somehow, vast and empty. I look around. Hello, Shu. Are you here? I look further into the empty ballroom. What do I feel like this is a trap? I feel like this is a trap, guys. I don't think Shu sent that email. This is pointless. I should just call him and ask where he is. It's obviously a trap, Ori. It's such a fucking trap. I can't breathe right now. I reached into my pocket for my phone only to realize that I forgot to take it. Ori, really? This is like horror movie 101. Always have your phone. Don't, like, if you don't hear anything, don't, just walk out the fucking door. Also, don't taunt a murderer. I'm treating this Ulysses as a murderer right now because he's trying to kill you. Okay. Guys, it's just... I sigh. Damn it. No choice then. I take a deep breath and yell at the top of my lungs. Oh my god. Why? Shoo! Where are you? No answer. I sigh again. Maybe he's upstairs then. So I have a theory that Ulysses caught on to the fact that one, Shu was staring at Ori when they were dancing, and also that Shu ran after her after that dance because she needed him, and figured out that they have a connection. So that's how I feel, and somehow he hacked into his phone, and that flight was just a ploy. Or likely he got on the plane, then he got off the plane when Shu thought it was safe. Or he did get on the plane and he has like some additional people to like make sure this plan goes the way he wants it to. So, we'll see. I turn to the bar when I hear a soft thud. I stop in my tracks and look back. For a second, when I'm seeing things, oh shit. Oh no. Oh no. Guys, I don't like this. For a second, I wonder if I'm seeing things. A mop of blonde hair peeking out from behind one of the pillars. I feel sick. I step closer and closer. My heart only stops when I see Shu slumped over by one of the far off pillars. Shu. I run towards and nearly slip on the stone floor. When I reach my freeze, on the ground is Shu, bound and gagged. Upon seeing me, he looks up at me wide-eyed, and I gasp at his bruised face. Oh god, Shu, what happened? With a shaky hand, I remove the tape from his mouth, and almost immediately he yells, "Run! Ori, oh my god, there is blood! Oh shit, son, I don't like this." What, Shu? Please, it's Ulysses. He caught me last night and used my phone to email you. Just leave me here and run. An unpleasant chill shoots through my spine. He's not here though, is he? And don't be ridiculous, I'm not leaving you here. I just have to get these damn ropes off of you. I ignore my hammered heart and work on untying Shu. No, don't, I think he's here. After sending the email, he left somewhere and I haven't seen him since. I should have guessed. Shu wouldn't be so stupid as to actually go explore this place. At least I'm glad that he's not that stupid. I try my best to give him a smile. See, that means we could still get away together. In hindsight, I was so panicked I thought of Shu doing something so reckless I didn't stop to think if he actually would. The ropes around his hands are tight, so tight. I glare at the knots as I try to undo them. She looks at me with a serious expression. Ori, before it's too late, leave. I'm not leaving you! I step at him. She looks surprised at my glare. I won't leave you. Oh. I whisper and get back to untying the ropes. With one last tug, they fall apart. Surprised at my success for a moment, I forget to react. No, Ori, this isn't the time to space out. I jump to my feet and Shu quickly gets up. We look around, but the barroom still seems to be empty. Maybe we're lucky and Ulysses got delayed somewhere. I heard a whisper Shu from behind me. Yeah, maybe. I have a bad feeling, though. Let's get out of here before he decides to show up. We silently move through the room. We make it halfway across the ballroom when I hear a metallic click from above. Oh no. Oh no. Fuck, why is it always the chandelier? It is always the chandelier! And there's the music. I look up just in time to see one of the chandeliers detach and fall. I jump back, pulling Shu along with me, barely in time to dodge the falling object. Ah! I miscalculate my steps and trip, falling backwards and pulling Shu down to the ground with me. Oof. Wow. Okay. As the chandelier hits the floor, shatters to a million pieces, scattering everywhere. Shu somehow managed to cover me with his body. I can feel him stiffen at the impact as the glass hits him full on. The dust settles and we look up. A slight spark in the air catches my eye. It grows and a whirlwind of black flames bursts forth. Oh god, it's this bitch again. It's gotta be her again. Oh no, it's him. Okay, this is weird. This is definitely weird. The flames scatter with the sound of flapping wings, revealing Ulysses in his true form. His massive black wings push away the remaining flames. As his red eyes settle on me, I realize that I can't breathe. Even with she next to me, I suddenly feel so cold. Ulysses smirks, playing with a small black flame in his hand. I see that I picked right. He briefly glances at Shu before his eyes settle on me again. I was wondering whether you would come save the fake phoenix, and it appears I was correct. Ulysses seems to completely disregard Shu's presence and looks at me. I'm a little disappointed, though. I was expecting more of you, little butterfly. That's so fucking creepy. But to have you fall for the very first thing I tried? He laughs. Well, that's bordered a little more than a little pathetic. I muster everything I have into a glare. Normally I wouldn't have fallen for it. Now that I think about it, the message was plenty suspicious, but the very thought of Shu in any kind of danger sent me into a panic. I rushed out without even thinking about the cycle that's after me. I look at my side at Shu. I nearly glanced at the Clark sending Ulysses' way. I've never seen him look so pissed. Before I can react, Shu jumps to his feet. Just shut up already. He flings a fireball at Ulysses, who doesn't even flinch when it hits him. Instead, he chuckles and throws a back fireball at Shu. Shu barely managed to raise a wall of fire as a shield, but when Ulysses' fireball hits it, the sheer impact sends Shu flying backwards. He flies right into a pillar with all too loud thud and slumps down to the ground. Shu! I move to get up and run to him, but out of the corner of my eye, I see Ulysses start to move closer. The predatory glint in his red eyes make me swallow hard. The grin he gives me is positively sadistic. Just like a killer. Just saying. There is just one little thing I forgot to mention about how I'm going to take your powers. My darling butterfly, I need to break you, both mentally and emotionally, before I take your powers. Break me? Shall I bind you? He glances at you. Play with that little bird of yours right in front of you. Perhaps when I'm done with him, I'll go after your dear father and sister. I can't move. Oh, might you be surprised I know about them? I know everything about you, little butterfly. My subordinate made sure of that. Specifically, a lovely young lady with black hair. Might that ring a bell? I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I fucking knew it. No! She was... All that time, like before I even met him, Ulysses was the one who truly taunted me. Ulysses chuckles. This ritual normally kills people, but you can't die, so I wonder. It will be an interesting experiment, testing the endurance of a true immortal. My body is shaking. Move! He seems to notice my frozen state and laughs, amused at my horror. It's a shame you're the only one I can test it on. There's another, but he's impossible to catch. It's unfortunate, but one more was more than enough. He walks toward me at a leisurely pace, step by step. I can't stop shaking. I can't move. What to do? Ori. Huh? She's voice brings me back to my senses. I look at the scene clutching a bleeding arm, and his eyes shine with defiant fire. Suddenly I feel my terror melt away. Without hesitating, I get up and get into a fighting stance, both fists clenched. There's no way in hell I'm going to just let you do what you want. Ulysses stops and gives me an odd look. Then, as if the very thought of me stopping him is somehow the most ridiculous thing he's ever heard, he burst out into laughter. My eye twitches in irritation. You? Stop me? Do you even know what you're doing? You're so new at this. Have you ever been in a real fight before, girl? You're not telling him shit. I don't want to admit anything to him. All I can do is glare. No answer then? Very well. Then my assumptions were correct. Shizuka truly taught you nothing. Shizuka? Her name is the last thing I expected out of his lips. Oh, surprise, I know that name? He chuckles. It appears she kept many secrets from you. Ulysses begins slowly walking back and forth as he speaks. My eyes follow him as if he was a viper that might strike at any moment, but he never takes a step towards me. He just enjoys the sound of his own voice, or he's doing this to mess with me. Probably both. Ah, the legendary sorceress Shizuka. There are few who do not know of her. A woman so skilled and powerful she could stand her ground against the gods, all on her own. He pauses, a smile tugs on his lips, however it's anything but gentle. And then there's you. I admit it. I went after you because I knew defeating Shizuka would be impossible. When she gave her powers like that, I saw it as an opportunity. I'm sorry to say, little butterfly, you are very easy prey. Regardless of what he says, he doesn't look sorry at all. I open my mouth to reply when he suddenly throws a fireball at me. Shit! I jump out of the way just barely. The fireballs fly past me so close I can feel the intense heat of it for a split second. Alright, so maybe I really don't know what I'm doing. But I will sure as hell try. That's right, Ori. No backing down here. I stand with my feet firmly planted on the stone floor. I can do this. Yes, you can. I grasp the gear crystal in my throat and focus everything I have to consciously call for my powers. He's so surprised that I look fucking cute, man. I love that outfit. It's so adorable. And the glasses are gone. I throw my arms and a barrier forms around me, just a second before Ulysses throws another fireball at me. Though it was a direct hit, it simply dissipates when it hits my base. Undeterred, Ulysses throws fireball after fireball at my shield. 13. I start to lose count. Even though the continuous onslaught of fire, I notice Ulysses is no longer smirking. Flames whips from his fire and continues to get my hair. Whip after whip, it seems to do nothing. My hair is strong. What's wrong? I thought I was easy. Throwing a sniper of my own hand, feeling a vicious sort of satisfaction in seeing him grow, simply annoyed. He sneers at me and lets the fire whips disappear. I briefly hope he might give up, but the dangerous glint in his eyes sends a powerful chill through me. With a ferocious grin, he holds up his hands. I still myself and focus on strengthening my barrier, not a moment too late. The vortex of black fires completely surrounds me so that all I can see is fire. I can feel the pressure from all sides. Shit. My arms start to shake, it's getting hard to hold up the barrier. I can feel the vortex slowly letting go and closing around me. The force is enormous. How do I even get out of this? My head got around trying to find one point of work, all while I just keep my around and can't see these points. My body shakes as if it's never even takes my whole body. A sudden yell and crash interrupts my frantic thoughts. Immediately I feel the pressure disappear out of my eyes and see that the vortex is gone. A little afraid that the eels crash into one of the pillars. I watches the troubles and buries him under the rubble. I let down my shield with a tired sigh. I look at Shu and see all the guys are there with him. Even Hikaru is here, a little ways away, looking even more serious than usual. He's cautiously walking towards the pile of stone that Ulysses was covered under. They came! Shinji helps Shu up to his feet and continues to support him. Somehow, I manage to find the strength to run to them. Shu, are you alright? Is it bad? Does it hurt? How badly are you hurt? I'm just a little beat up. I'm sorry, I couldn't help fight. I bite my lip, holding back the countless apologies I want to make. As a distraction, I turn towards everyone else. Not that I'm not grateful, but how on earth did you guys know we were here? Oh, when I got home after work, I realized she was missing. I called everyone else, but no one had seen him in a while. We tried calling you, but you didn't pick up. So we all ended up meeting at your place. And, I saw the picture lock. Sorry. But we found your phone and the message from Shu, and the rest wasn't hard to figure out. Taku called me and we made our way here. I also thought it'd be a good idea to try and reach Professor Cosmo to see if he could come along as well. Hikaru stands up from where he was crashing by Ulysses and walks over to us. It's a good thing I did. I had no idea you and Shu were involved in something so serious. Oh yeah, it's too bad you couldn't see it. We took the guy by surprise and Professor K blew him away straight into one of those pillars. Oh, so that's what happened then. Thank you all so much. I can barely hold back the tears as I bow to them, although I'm tempted to take a page out of Shu's book and just hug them all. I glance back at the pile of rubble and frown. Is he dead then? From what I can see, he has a broken neck. Oof. Damn. What? Oh. So Ulysses is dead. That's a good thing, I think. I frown, an odd feeling coming over me, and I realize I'm a little underwhelmed. After everything he did to us, it's over so quickly. That's how I feel too, actually. I don't know, I feel like there's something more to this. I suppose that's just how it is. One minute you're alive and the next you're not. I really wonder if I had it in me to kill him myself, but I'm happy I don't actually have to find out. Okay. Well, that's that, guys. Yeah. So we survived this guy. I'm honestly confused as to, like, was he actually the big baddie in this game, or is there more to it? I feel like there's more to it, especially since they did end it right there. We're on to chapter 10, and I'm not sure how many chapters there actually are. I don't think I just kind of want to go with it. But that was a very intense episode, I think. But, you know, stuff happens.